feeling pretty gassy today. How brain rot destroyed Gen Alpha.
We cannot raise a generation of kids that are this tuned out, that are
and then the rest was something else.
this rude, that are this violent.
I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
People have been sharing videos of their children literally having
Brain
meltdowns
rot.
after taking the iPad away from them.
My brother's an iPad kid, but I beat him up. The goat Chinnie also watches Kenji. Yeah, he's my goat. He's kind of the only VTuber I watch. I only watch two VTubers, and that's Ina and Kenji. I want iPad! Guys, I was an iPad kid.
As a 12-year-old, the internet taught me too many things I shouldn't know. It is completely ruined.
Why you fucking that chat? Fuck you mean the chat?
And I have serious mental health issues. This is just one of the many horror stories about brain rot destroying Generation Alpha. It's gotten so bad that the Oxford Dictionary made brain rot the 2024 word of the year.
Brain rot. Tongue.
About brain rot, most people still.
Oh my god, you guys hear about the guy who made tongue so her? He fucking copyrighted his AI drawing. That shit is crazy to me.
Understand that
I can't believe you can copyright AI.
What it is exactly or how much damage it's causing. Today, we'll break it down like never before and show with proof how brain rot is destroying an entire generation. So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality. And to do that,
you actually can't. Apparently, the laws in this country allow him to. So I don't know. Maybe people have been spreading misinformation online, but some things were taken down because of it.
So 75%
That's
of
fucking
you guys
stupid.
aren't subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you did, and I promise to give you more fire content. The disturbing rise of brain rot.
Visual Venture's a
Brain
handsome
rot
guy,
is the idea that exposure to certain content can turn you into an idiot. It's based on the belief
you're stupid. Why are you saying I'm stupid?
That the internet is rotting the brains of kids who spend too much time watching videos online.
Gen Alpha content's one of the most innovative.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
Brain cells frying every second I spend watching them.
But this isn't just some theory. A mom saw it happen to her own sons. When the boys were toddlers, she would play videos on her iPad to keep them calm and entertained. It worked so well that
Dude, every time I go somewhere with my brother, I had to tell this motherfucker to put his phone down. And I try to stop him, but he just keeps doing it, man.
she started calling the iPad peace in a pocket.
Sometimes you have an important phone call or you've got a parent-teacher interview or whatever that you just can't be interrupted in, and it's so easy. It's peace in a pocket.
Even I was not that bad, you know?
But that peace didn't last. By the time her sons were 9 and 7, they were exhibiting disturbing
Oh, you should have said
boys
6
didn't
and
want to do
7.
anything except watch videos online and play games. They didn't even want to go to school or do homework. And when she tried to take the screens away, this happened.
And they would become sort of aggressive and throw tantrums and that sort of thing if they'd played for ages and ages.
She ended her story with a warning for other parents.
There's something about it that changes their brain.
And she was absolutely right. Researchers found that
They just discipline your kids, not abuse or anything. They just make them just respect you and not the device.
Screen time
What I do to my brother is I call him a fucking loser.
physically changes
But I'm his brother, so I can say that.
kids' brains.
Only I can say that.
One result that keeps showing up, parts of the brain related to reading, language, and decision-making are often weaker in kids who have more screen time.
This shrinking of the brain is what we
Anytime I see him walking with his phone out playing Roblox when we're in public, I'm just like, bro.
call brain rot. And by the time parents notice, it's already too late.
What's wrong?
The problem is yeah.
One mom shared a story about her 7-year-old daughter who got an iPad for Christmas. No one realized how addicted this girl was until her birthday party. The house was full of guests, presents, and cake, but none of it mattered. The girl did not talk to any children invited and spent the entire party playing Roblox on her iPad.
I'm dead ass. I do that. But like, it's not like I won't like socialize. It's just I'd rather be in my room because I don't like talking to people.
Generation Alpha is defined as those born from 2010 to 2024. From the moment they could hold one,
like if someone visits my home If someone visits my home, I'm staying inside my room. I'm just saying. Like, I don't want to talk to these strangers. I don't know these guys.
Kids had iPads
Unless we're drinking alcohol, then I'm down, bro. If we're drinking alcohol, I'm always
in
down.
their hands. That's why they've been hit the hardest by brain rot.
She knew exactly how to start it up. She knew from the get-go.
From the moment she wakes up, Violet Bolton can't wait to get on her iPad.
The alcoholic, I love alcohol, man.
There are about 2 billion Gen Alphas living in the world. What happens when these brain
Alcohol
rot
makes
kids
life
step
easier.
into the real world? iPad kids.
iPad
Studies show that
kids.
kids who spend too much time online are more defiant and rude to their parents. A perfect example of this happened on a flight from Germany in August 2017.
Germany.
A mother and her child boarded the plane, and right away, you could tell this was an iPad kid. The moment they sat down, the mother asked the flight attendant to turn on the Wi-Fi so her child could use
What's up, sir?
their iPad. We don't know if the Wi-Fi was turned on or not, but as soon as the plane took off, all hell broke loose.
The passengers describe an 8-hour flight from hell with non-stop and nerve-jangling screaming and fussing. They even
So, you know, I'm not saying that some kids deserve like a little spank on the butt. Just not a hard one, just a little tap on the butt. Cause when I was younger, oh dude, if I didn't do something correct, I would get mollywopped.
No matter what,
And that
anyone
humbled
did,
me.
The child wouldn't calm down.
But he was climbing all over the chairs. He was just screaming. Would
But
not
don't like hit them, you know. Don't hit them. Just like
let up.
hey, stop that.
He was running up and down
Stop
the
that.
aisles.
Some
You
people
stop that
say
right
the
there.
solution is simple. Punish the kid. Spank them. Take away their devices. But what happens when the kid isn't small anymore? Like this 15-year-old Gen Alpha boy who is 6 feet tall and 270 pounds. In September 2022, his mom allegedly took away his phone as punishment. In retaliation, he destroyed the entire house.
Okay, so that's where you just disown your fucking son, by the way. I'm just saying.
Desperate for help, his mother started a GoFundMe to raise money for repairs. But when people started criticizing her son for being spoiled, she tried to change the story. She posted another video saying her son was mentally ill and that his meltdown wasn't over a phone, but the internet.
You know, sometimes it really just be that phone. You know, sometimes it really do just be that phone. I can't lie.
Internet wasn't buying it. They thought she was only saying that so more people could feel sorry for her and donate. But this kind of aggression from
One of my distant family members is raising her kid with an iPad who's 3 and has another one on the way. What the fuck? Now, I grew up with this thing called an ass whooping. Very effective. Made me a better person.
kids is everywhere now, even in schools.
I've had a student throw chairs at me and shoes because
If you fuck with the teacher, you deserve to go to jail. You don't fuck with the teachers. Respect for my teachers. Except for the shitty ones. And my professor, I'm currently fucking studying over. Don't toss a chair at her, but fuck that professor.
I asked them to get their math book out, but they didn't want to.
And nothing triggers aggression faster than a parent taking away the
I don't know what the internet was until I was 13. I was on the internet ever since I was 6 to 7. Oh, 6, 7. Fuck me, man. It would say, oh my fucking god. I would say it made me a better person, but that doesn't like being touched, but no, just traumatized. I think I just learned to be a civil person from getting an ass whooping, because I was like, I low-key had anger issues, and I would get angry at everything. So one time, I went to the store with my parents, right? I went with my mom, right? I went to the store, and she was like, oh, I'll buy you a Bionicle, right? And I was a little shit kid, and I was like, I want 2 Bionicles. And I got so angry, I was crying in the store and shit. And then when we walked out of the mall, right, I kicked the fucking door, the opening door, and it like slightly shoved a little bit, and I put it back very quickly. And I was like, shit, I'm never doing that again.
People have been sharing videos of their children literally having meltdowns after taking the iPad away from them. I mean, this one is literally picking up a chair to throw it.
But Gen Alpha kids who aren't lacking.
And now I just get rage baited on the internet. That's where I get all my anger out.
Lashing out are facing a different emotional problem: depression. In 2021, researchers found that high school kids who spend too much time on TikTok experience memory loss, depression, stress, and anxiety. Sometimes even healthy teens start believing they have a mental disorder just because they saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, it depends. I feel like this issue depends, you know. Sometimes I feel like you should be tested for any of these things instead of, you know, relying on the internet thing. But you just be I think it's good to be aware.
Important story for parents to hear. Rise in teens on TikTok self-diagnosing themselves with rare mental health disorders, in most cases that they don't have, after watching videos on the social platform.
But it doesn't stop at wrong diagnoses. In one bizarre case, teens actually developed physical symptoms.
Teenage girls showing up at their doctor's office with these strange tics, these strange movements, jerking movements. Nobody could figure out why.
What?
Doctors were baffled.
People got tics off of TikToks?
Took a team of investigative reporters to solve the mystery.
Are you
According to a
serious?
recent Wall Street Journal article, doctors say all the girls have one thing in common. They're watching TikTok videos of people with Tourette's
No.
syndrome, which is a neurological disorder that can cause physical tics.
No wonder TikTok is called the worst social
Hi,
media
Kyle.
platform of all. It's pure
They
brain
must
rot.
be
This
itchy.
next brain rot problem destroys the innocence of kids.
Ko!
Inappropriate content for kids.
Hi, Ko. Hi.
Kids who
Hi.
spend all their time online don't have to go looking for adult content. It finds them. First, they stumble upon viral memes that might be funny for an adult, but can be extremely harmful for a child. For example, there are plenty of instances of children quoting the Hawk Tuah meme without understanding what it means.
Hawk Tuah.
There's even a children's song about Hawk Tuah that stayed up on YouTube Kids.
Yo, that
for
nerds get-
3
how you doing,
days.
Cole?
We've also seen kids making jokes about P. Diddy and Baby oil.
Yeah. I don't think kids should be joking about this.
That's not something a child should
If I heard that on the street, though, I'd fucking bust out laughing. But the
know
situation's not
about,
very
but
funny.
inappropriate jokes are just the beginning. Once a kid falls into toxic content, it only gets worse. Some as young as 9 are addicted to mature videos. Others watch
No, yeah, that's such a huge problem. I felt like the internet's gotten very like sexualized or whatever. Maybe I'm part of the problem.
real-life gore and fetish content, and this exposure
I don't think
changes
I am.
them. They start
I'm for
talking and
adults.
acting
Everyone's an
different.
adult here,
Some
right?
get so
Hope you're doing well,
edgy,
King. I hope
they
you're
wanna
doing
get
well too,
physical
Ko.
with the cops.
And then he asked to provide
Kids, why? Yeah.
The police, the Freemasons suck my.
Although TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter try to filter the worst content, kids still find it because they're always online. Before we explain the next way brain rot is destroying Generation Alpha, there's one question we need to answer. If brain rot content is
It's your doing? What do you mean it's my doing? I just say what comes to mind, and if I have I'm
so
just taking a
bad,
bigger
why
hole.
do creators keep making it? Getting rich from brain rot. Brain rot isn't just about too much screen time. It's also about the fast, flashy content kids watch online that messes with their brain.
I'm sure about
You
the
can use
channel.
it in two ways. You could say that's brain rot, or you can say that video gave me brain rot.
As a victim of brain rot, fuck you. As a victim of sarcasm, fuck you.
Two ways.
While brain rot content is destroying Gen Alpha, it's making those creating it filthy rich. Let's look at the numbers, starting with one of the worst offenders, CocoMelon. Right now, CocoMelon's YouTube channel has
CocoMelon!
189
Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum.
million subscribers and 1,400 videos. And those videos have been watched 100.
You know, when my brother used to watch this shit, like on the big screen TV, I would like sit there and I'd be like, I'd watch it sometimes. Like I was like fucking like 16 at the time, or 15. I'd like watch it a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck am I
96
watching?
billion times. And every single
But like
one of
it
those
kept me
views puts
engaged.
money
I think that's how they get it. That's how it kept me engaged, because the screen just fucking flickered every 3 seconds. I need a burp.
in their pockets. However, their biggest payday came in 2021 when the studio behind CocoMelon was sold for
Yo, I need to become the next CocoMelon. Yeah, I'm gonna sell out for some money, bro.
$3 billion.
Like 3 billion?
But Cocomelon isn't the only show cashing in on BrainRot. According to Forbes, the Baby Shark dance video earns a
Hey, but Baby Shark was fire, no? That shit went like, Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark.
around $283,000 each month. That's about $9,400 a day. We can't talk about BrainRot shows without Skibbity
I'm being
Toilet.
cringe.
It's a nonsensical YouTube series about toilets with human heads in the bowls, but it gets over 30 million views per video and could earn up to $23 million.
23 million USD.
But it's not just videos. Even social media platforms are worsening brain rot by making their apps more addictive. Scrolling on TikTok has been compared to playing a slot machine in a casino. Every
You're
short
so
video
right.
gives a tiny hit
That's why, maybe that's why I'm addicted to gambling, guys, on
of
Roblox.
dopamine, making users more addicted. Now, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram are copying TikTok, pushing short videos to keep people hooked. And it's paying off. Here's a table showing how much social media platforms earn in 2024. It ranges from $800 million to $80 billion. Despite the warnings, nobody is stopping. If anything, they're doubling down because brain rot is a gold mine. This next problem is serious because it affects Gen Alpha's daily life. A generation that can't communicate.
Oh, I love gambling.
Watch this video and see if you understand
Guys, we can't see that on Twitch.
what this kid is saying.
I'm joking. Oh. Oh, that was painful.
Keep your phantom high, but Sigma's higher. And remember, it's just alcohol.
Sounds like complete nonsense, right? But believe it or not, this is how many Gen Alpha kids talk now. It's called brain rot slang.
I do a GRWM for my OOTD, but I don't have the proper ring light they tell me I need.
This slang only
What the fuck did you just say?
makes sense if you're deep into online culture. Otherwise, it's gibberish. It's so frustrating that a TV show host brought her own Gen Alpha son on live television just to explain this bizarre way of speaking.
When you say skibbity toilet, what are you talking about? Are you just talking about that? Or is it just a funny thing to say?
But every brain rot word has a meaning. Riz is short for charisma, only in Ohio refers to anything that's strange around.
Oh my
And
gosh.
skibbity can mean good, cool, bad.
Who just sent me a Steam invite? Oh. Oh. Hold up. I got a Bongo Cat invite.
Evil or dumb, depending on the context. There are so many of these terms that someone started a brain rot dictionary to keep track. But brain rot slang is not a laughing matter. Many teachers have noticed that kids who speak brain rot struggle to switch back to normal English. It's like they're forgetting how to talk.
Guys, I don't know how to speak normal English anymore. I'm gonna be honest.
But at least teenagers can still talk. Toddlers, on the other hand, are losing their ability to speak at all. A mother...
Nah, my brother is the biggest yapper. He can, dude, this guy fucking yaps so much. And I'm like, are we sure you're not from the mailman?
Experience with Cocomelon, one of the worst brain rot shows. My youngest
That guy
Cocomelon
is a
every day,
chatterbox.
and I just thought he was taking a bit longer with
Which
his
is
speech,
good.
but after
Which I'm not saying it's a
I
bad
found out, his
thing.
speech picked up almost instantly. He started saying simple words like mama and dada that he hadn't said before. There's a reason for this. For starters, the scenes in Cocomelon change every 1 to 3 seconds.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 1,
2,
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1,
It's
2,
so
6,
fast that
7,
kids
6,
barely have
7.
time to process what's happening on screen. Secondly, the colors in Cocomelon
Guys, eventually
are at
I'm gonna get
maximum
old where these jokes
saturation,
aren't
which
funny
can
anymore.
overwhelm a child.
And where I'm gonna get old enough where these jokes are just not funny when I say them, or are not trendy. And that day, when that day comes, I think I'll cry. I want to stay relevant and
Last but not
trendy.
least, Cocomelon has repetitive songs and high-pitched sounds, all designed to grab and hold a child.
Do you guys think I'm pretty hip
And all
or not?
of that is happening
Do we think I'm hip?
happening simultaneously. The child is being overstimulated.
And that overstimulation
Am I super hip and super cool and super slay type shit?
comes with consequences.
Instead of the child singing along or, rehearsing the lessons in the show, they are just mesmerized by what is happening. All of the different senses.
I haven't heard something. Guys, am I getting old? No. I'm almost in my 20s now. I'm getting old. I'm getting old.
Stimulated in the moment of watching, and it actually causes them to become nonverbal.
It's a national crisis. A 2023 survey found that 1 in 5 children were behind with their talking and understanding of words. That's the highest number ever recorded. Talking is how people express themselves. So what happens when an entire generation grows up only knowing how to speak in brain rot? Or worse, what happens
Skibbity Riz, Ohio, Gyat, only Duke Dennis, nonchalant dreadhead.
BRAINROT has trained Gen Alpha not to think. So when a new TikTok trend goes viral, they don't stop to ask, is this a bad idea? They just jump in, and sometimes it ends in disaster. Take the outlet challenge. Kids were shoving coins into...
Are we fucking serious?
Electric sockets just to make sparks fly. Or the devious licks challenge, where kids film themselves stealing...
Oh, you guys, let's fucking cause a short circuit challenge. Stick a 40 down.
from their own schools, and those who got caught got in trouble.
Friend's been expelled from school for riding his scooter after hours and stealing a handicap parking sign from the school.
And worst of them all, the black...
Hi, Bonds!
That one was fatal. This isn't just about dumb TikTok trends, it's about an entire generation of kids losing their ability to learn. The dumb generation.
The dumb generation. That is crazy.
They can't even study.
We are in a crisis mode in
American schools.
On TikTok, videos about Gen Alpha struggling to read have almost 417 million views.
I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
Even the kids who can read can only handle simple sentences or scan headline.
The dumb generation. I'm Gen Alpha's dumb, not Gen Z, right? Because I'm Gen Z, and I think I would implode.
They shut down. And then there's the problem of low attention spans.
They can't even attend to a video. They can't even attend to a 3-minute video clip. I can play it. I can tell them when it's.
The thing is, I'm like when my professor gives me like a 10-minute video or a 3-minute clip, I'm not watching that shit. I'm just saying, I'll just read the material.
I can summarize what the video did, and not a single one can tell me what the video was about.
As if being distracted and unable to read wasn't bad enough, Gen Alpha is also making their teachers' lives miserable.
Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up.
They're in the Sigma grind set.
23.
I say my sister is fitting the dumb when she talks to him, but when it usually makes her stop.
Reading and math scores among 13-year-olds in the U.S.
I think I'm a part of the problem. See, when I hear my brother say some stupid shit, I also say it's the stupid shit.
Fell to their...
But I feel like I'm building a bond with it.
Lowest levels in decades. That's solid proof brain rot is destroying the education.
He's a smart kid, so, I don't mind.
Of an entire generation.
And we are expecting them to go to college and obtain jobs when they cannot even comprehend basic skills.
Brain rot content won't disappear because it's too profitable. But parents can control what their kids watch, and that choice changes
That
everything.
is a thing. I say don't give them a phone or iPad until 13. But that also, if you do that, your kid gets fucking basically ostracized.
Here's my advice. Don't let brain rot
by society.
Visual venture.
Visual venture.